Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Tea Time with Mag. And today I'm very honored to have Datuk Seri Damien Chua, the Honorary Consul of Hungary, who actually initiated Survive with Dignity in Penang. Hey, hello, Datuk. How are you today?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you, Mac?
I'm very good. So, have you been good and staying at home or have you been traveling around?
Okay. I would advise people to actually stay at home. I
Okay.
myself, very naughty actually, because I have to travel back to Penang due to two things or two matters. One
Mm-hmm.
is because of the Survive with Dignity project,
All right.
okay, and then another one is actually because of the humanitarian mission by the Hungary government. They are actually
Mm-hmm.
sending in military aircraft to pick up some this PPE, okay,
Okay.
for their country. Yeah, and
I
that is
see.
basically the hand glove they need to buy from Malaysia. Yes, so
Wow,
that's
that's
why.
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. In fact, two two days, 2 nights, I did not have a good sleep. I think in total I only slept for about 5 hours.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I hope
Yes,
you manage to get some sleep later on
yeah,
because we need to
yes, yes,
function properly, knowing that you've got
yeah,
such a
yeah,
big job on in your hands. Yeah.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
Okay, so you
Okay.
initiated this Survive with Dignity. Tell us more about it.
Okay. Basically, that was when the MCO started. Then just by accident, in fact, on the 27th of March, actually I read two newspaper. Okay,
Yeah.
they actually have feature articles talking about the people, the vulnerable community, or I would say the marginalized community that
Okay,
actually lost their job. Okay, just because of the MCO.
that's
Then
right.
some of them, in fact, it was reported that some of them trying actually to look for food,
Mm-hmm.
and just they even went to the dustbin, okay, to look for food. But the problem is there is nothing in the dustbin because nobody throw rubbish.
Okay.
So it went to that extent. So on the 27th, and it suddenly just struck me, and it actually touched my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I quickly, that time I was actually in PJ, so I quickly call up all my members and my friends, especially my JCI members and friends, and
Mm-hmm.
asking them, see, whether would they want to throw in some help to actually assist this group of people. So that's how actually we formed the team. And
Mm-hmm.
the next day, in fact, the next day on the 28th, we started distributing food on the street. Yeah, that's how it
Wow.
come about. Yeah.
So in 10 days, after 10 days of the whole MCO being put in
Mm-hmm,
place, this
mm-hmm.
actually got kicked off.
Yes, yes, yes. And in fact, Joe, when we started, right, for first few days, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect that we are going to do so large.
Okay.
We were thinking that, no, like maybe near Komta area, there'll be those like the, what do you call it, the trishaw rider,
Uh-huh.
okay, and all the kopitiam, actually the coffee shop are closed. Then
Yes.
they are actually, this is the thing that, no, we never knew before.
Uh-huh.
In fact, those people that work in the coffee shop, the so-called the waiter and waitress,
Mm-hmm.
if you were to notice in Penang, most of them are actually the elderly. Okay, so
Interesting.
yes, and they are actually a day wage worker.
Oh
And
dear.
yes, and the bosses, in fact, the bosses only provide them with a place to stay. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
means with a roof, okay, on top of the head,
Yep.
and every day just giving them like some okay, maybe like breakfast or lunch, and with about 8 ringgit to 10 ringgit a
A
day.
day.
A
Wow.
day, yeah. And this is what we found out. This is exactly what we found out. And then suddenly, because the coffee shop closed and the bosses cannot afford to rent the place, okay, for
Okay.
them, and
Okay.
the boss actually chased them out.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
That's
because they have
sad.
to return. They have to return the property, okay, back
Yep.
to the owner,
Yep.
and they have been loitering, on the streets. These people, firstly, without food, and
Mm-hmm.
secondly, without a shelter. So this is exactly what happened. So
Okay.
you find that actually there are so many of them, and it's not just like one or two.
Yeah.
So initially we thought that we just try to help like maybe 50 people to 100 people,
Yep.
and at the end now we are actually distributing nearly like 1,500
I know. I've
bag
read.
of meals a day, and it is increasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is increasing.
Well, that's a very sad state to be in, knowing that you only earn about 8 ringgit a day, and that's like way below your basic, wage every for
Yes,
anyone, and
yes.
it's ridiculous. And knowing that now that
Mhm.
there's no place to stay, there's no money coming in. Oh
Yeah,
dear, that's a lot of people.
yeah. So for us, right, our intention is very simple, very pure. Is that
Mhm.
okay? These people really, they are without food.
Yep.
So what we are trying to do is that at least what we can do to the minimum is to provide them with one meal, and
Okay.
one, that means one dinner. Because
Okay.
to us, what we think is that we just hope that after having the dinner, they can find somewhere to sleep
Shelter. Yeah.
or the shelter without actually stomach empty.
Yeah.
I think you know yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
if let's say our stomach is empty, it's very difficult for us to go to sleep. Yeah, this
Correct.
this is our very simple and very pure intention. That's all. Mm,
Okay. So right
yeah.
now the problem is not just the fact that there is not enough food to go around,
Mm-hmm,
or
mm-hmm.
is there the fact that there's no money to go, there's no place to stay for them as well. So where are
Yeah.
these people now taking shelter at?
Okay, you see, the thing is the government is doing their very best. Actually, in fact, to invite these people to this what do you call it, to the care center. Okay,
Okay.
but the problem is that the care center I went to see myself. Okay, the
Okay.
Rumah Penyayang in Penang is a
Mhm.
very nice place. Okay, and with a proper toilet, shower room, and everything. It's a proper bed for them. But the only
Fantastic.
problem is that these people, they have been enjoying their own freedom for too long.
Okay.
So they don't like to be under like a certain restriction or controls. They don't want to follow the rules, the house
Oh
rules
dear.
and all those. So after they stay there for about 1 2 nights, then they will just sneak out and they disappear
Oh no,
and
so
go on
they
the street
rather be
again.
on the streets.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah. So when you ask me actually where they are, we know. Like example, at this the Padang Kota area,
Yeah.
the Esplanade. Okay,
Yes.
if you go to Penang, you should know actually where's this Esplanade. So
Correct.
actually at the seaside, there is one food court. Okay,
Mhm.
you can see actually 5 to 8 people actually staying there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So
every
are these
day.
individuals or families with the whole family? No,
No,
individuals,
they are
not family.
individuals. Yeah, they are
Okay.
individuals. In fact, you're talking about the Esplanade. We did meet a young lady, I think
Okay.
about 28, 30s. So she's actually from Vietnam. She's a Vietnamese. Yeah,
Okay.
same thing. She was actually working in a coffee shop, and suddenly coffee shop closed, and the
Okay.
boss actually chased her out, and she has nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now she has to stay there. So the thing is that no, actually this raised our concern is that we are very worried about her safety. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Just one young lady out there, you never know actually what is going to happen to her.
definitely.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so what we did is that we actually reported this to the Angkatan Awam Malaysia, something like this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then also we reported this case actually to the relevant authority. So
Okay.
hopefully, the relevant authority can come here, invite her, to the safe place. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
this is what we are doing right now. In fact, we are working with this we call it APM lah. So the
Yeah.
Angkatan Pengawal, something like that. Then also with RELA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. Now, Dato Sri, I want to ask you, you could have decided, not to do this, right?
Mhm.
When the plea
Uh-huh.
came through. But what inspired you? What got you going that said, you know what? I think I want to do this. This is exactly
Uh,
what I should be doing, instead
uh,
of just not bothering. So
yeah.
what
Uh,
inspired you?
yeah. All this while, I'm a busybody. Okay, I'm a busybody. Okay, what to do? No, no. Actually, from the young age, I'm actually brought up, in such a family environment.
Okay.
Especially, I I have been staying with my grandmother,
Okay.
okay, and my grandmother and my grandfather, actually my grandparents, they have been through the Second World War, and
Okay.
they have been through that kind of era where the resources are very scarce.
Yeah, it was
So
difficult times.
yeah, it's a difficult time, and then but even though difficult, but always under the kind of circumstances, actually,
Yep.
people are actually helping each other. Uh,
I
so
see.
my grandma always teach me is like always giving is better than taking. So this
Oh,
kind of concept. So actually, I always learn from there. And secondly, is that because I'm a scout actually.
okay.
So scout, we have our motto is where one good deed a day.
Okay.
So this is always implanted in my mind already, in our heart, in our mind. So scouts is already like that. Yeah,
Wow. Well done. I'm so
yeah.
impressed.
So that's why when we see this, right, when we see that, no, okay, this situation happens, okay, there's no hesitation at all at that
Yeah.
time. I don't have any hesitation at all. My mind is that, no, okay, how to organize these things and how to help.
Okay.
So I started to organize, ask my PA in Penang to try to identify people. And
Yep.
then, in fact, we have our school scout group, WhatsApp group.
Correct.
So
Yep.
I started to spread all this news within the group to look for
Yep.
helper. And
Yep.
yes, true enough, many people actually extended their help.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the
I
kitchen, in fact, is from my scout brother. Yeah,
really,
yeah.
yeah, I was gonna ask you, how did you manage to get all this help to
Uh-huh.
come through? Because you know that it's MCO period, everybody is
Right.
bound to be at home.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
to bring together all these volunteers and all the
Uh-huh.
kitchens that have come together to
Uh-huh.
work with Survive with Dignity, that took a
Yeah.
lot of connections.
Ah, no, okay, okay. I won't say a connection, but no, true enough, Mac. There are so many busybody out there, like me. Okay, okay, just joking. So I can tell you, Mac. No, during this difficult time, right?
Yep.
It actually shows. It really shows that there are so many good Samaritan out there. Yeah. So when I started to have this conceive this idea, right? Immediately I call up a few people, and I can tell you, uh, nobody rejected my idea. So
That's it.
especially you see the first kitchen that we opened up is actually belong to my own schoolmate, my year mate. Okay, I'm actually graduated from Penang Chongling High School. So
Wow.
yeah, my year mate actually open up. I mean, he actually operate a restaurant. So his
Mhm.
restaurant is closed. So I told him why not join us, at for this course. And then
Yeah.
for him, no second thought, really no second thought. He just said that no, why not just come in, chip in, and he started. So within I would say that within 24 hours we started the whole operation. Yeah. Uh,
Wonderful. That's
yeah.
nice. So
Mhm.
your friends love you a lot also, lah, Datuk Sri.
Uh,
Because
okay.
just one call and they attended to you. They're like, okay, no problems, we'll do this.
Yeah, may remain to be seen. No, I hope they really love me.
I think coming forward during this time especially means they really love you, lah.
Yeah. Actually, no. Now we just say I would say that no, actually we all have the same idea, same principle,
Mhm.
or same thought. I would say, yeah.
Correct.
So that
And
is
same
why I know when
ideals as well,
yeah,
correct.
same
Yeah.
ideals. Yeah, correct. So when you call them up, okay, definitely no, not because they like you or they don't like you, not because of that, but just that no, they already have this kind of so-called heart,
Yeah.
So when you call them, they'll just like, okay, why not? They just get involved. Yeah.
I
Mm,
also think it's the law of attraction because you yourself
yeah.
is like that.
Mm, mm,
You're the kind of person that would
mhm.
automatically help when help is needed. If people
Yeah,
go to you, you'd help them. So it's
yeah,
just the way the universe
yeah,
works at the same time,
yeah,
lah. So
yeah, yeah.
well
I
done
believe,
to you
I
and
believe
your
so.
team. Yeah.
Thank you, thank
So
you.
all in all, how many volunteers did you manage to gather up?
Wow, wow. Now we have at first, we just started with like maybe about 10, 9 people. Now I think,
Mhm.
okay, maybe it's good that, no, I take this opportunity to thank, all my team members.
Go
So
ahead.
I have two chief coordinator. One is Manisha Lin Koo, and another one is Shalin Lim. And then
Mhm.
we also have our secretary, CK Tan, who is actually my PA in my company. and we have this treasurer Vivian, then assistant treasurer Christine. Christine is actually daughter to Lynn, the chief
Okay.
coordinator, and then currently we also have how many seven kitchens actually open up.
Wow,
So yeah,
nice.
we have 7 kitchens ready. So the chef Sim Kwang Yu, then Sunny Lee, Eric, Jane, and Amanda and Ku Tian Chai. So we also have the thing is this very good thing about our project is that we have two videographer and photographer which actually render their service free for us. So one is
Fantastic.
Kuong Xiang and Wee Chi Chun, and we
Okay.
also you can see that actually our whole Facebook, right, there's so many like posters and
I
all banners
know.
and all those. Yeah. So there's a designer, in fact, also doing that for
Fun.
free. Charmaine is a designer, and the rest of the committee members are Eagle Lee, Ng Seng Heng. Ng Seng Heng is actually from the APN, and Justin, and also Sek Fong. So all these actually, the committee list, you can actually go to our Facebook and you can see that we publish everything. So
Fantastic.
practically we let people know that who actually running the show. Yeah,
It's very transparent. I like
very
that.
transparent. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
So
transparent.
how does this work? I mean, is it like
Mhm.
a different kitchen or a different restaurant takes over every day, or is it like segmented into this district is this person, that district is this
Ah.
person? How does it work?
Okay, basically at first we don't actually have a system. That time is that we only have one kitchen.
Yeah.
So as long as somebody need help, so
Yep.
we just ask the kitchen to prepare the meal and we will just deliver it over.
Mm-hmm.
Then as times goes along, more and more we can see that more and more people actually request for help. And in
Okay.
fact, the Adun State Assembly person
Yep.
and even member of parliament actually came in and asked us see whether can we also assist them. Not to say
Okay.
that actually they need this, but the thing is that there are too many people actually need help. So in
Okay.
their own so-called constituency. So
Okay.
what we did is that then we slowly put in a structure.
Mm-hmm.
So because we also think that the assembly person or the member of parliament, they should have the list of people that need help. Okay,
Correct.
so that's one point. So that's why let's say if we can through them, then this will be more organized and more structured. Okay, that's one thing.
Definitely.
Then
Mm.
secondly, because let's say if they have the list, means that those people will be staying at home. Then
Mm.
I don't risk my team member going out there and expose them to an unknown and risky situation, because you
That's right.
never know that who is contracted or infected with the virus. So
Correct.
these are the things. So this is how we do it. Yeah, basically.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, very nice. And what precautionary measures have you taken to ensure that your team
Ah,
is well protected at all
okay.
times?
Okay. Of course, like face masks, they have to always wear when they,
Mhm.
whether they're inside the car, outside the car. Then we strongly advise them actually, whenever they go, please wear the glove. In fact, if you go to my Facebook, one of the video clip is actually featuring me teaching them, okay, before go out, how to wear face mask and how to wear glove, all those things. And then of course, we also advise them at least to prepare sanitizer in their car. So when
Mm.
they get down, before they get up, sanitize first. Yeah,
Okay,
just make sure that they don't carry any virus, into the car. Yeah,
that's right. And then back
yeah.
home after that as well, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mm.
So up to today, how many individuals or homes have you reached out to?
I would say currently we are preparing about 1,500 meals a day.
Okay.
So yeah, so far up to date, right? We actually have delivered nearly 30,000 meals. Yeah, out there. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
and
Okay.
Mac, I can tell you there are still many out there. So
Really?
yeah, there are still many out there. So we actually expect our these meals to go up to about 2,000 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, currently, and
And we're only talking
actually,
about one meal a day, right?
yeah, one meal a day,
Okay.
just for dinner.
Dinner. Yeah.
So basically, okay, what our operation is like this is where we actually pay the kitchen
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4 ringgit a meal. Okay, at the same time, actually by doing this, right, we are helping two group of people. one
Okay.
are the employers, and one are the people on the street that need this help. Okay,
Okay.
so for the employer side, when they are preparing the food for 4 ringgit, in fact, they can earn about what 50 cent to 1 ringgit. Okay,
Okay.
let's say if every kitchen they can prepare like 200 to 250 meals, means they are going to earn about 200 to 250 ringgit per day. Okay,
Okay.
so in this way, right, they can in fact help to maintain their business, to pay some of the expenses, to maintain their staff. So of course, we don't have that kind of a very big vision. We just hope that okay, by seven so-called these restaurant that we can help upkeep, they
Mm-hmm.
can in fact retain their staff. Yeah.
Correct.
So you think and see, let's say one restaurant itself, if you have, let's say, like 4 to 5 staff, so
Mm-hmm.
7 restaurants, you're talking about 30 over to 40 staffs already. So
Correct.
this will prevent them from going unemployed. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Very interesting. Now, okay, let me get this clear. So technically you are paying these kitchens to prepare these meals, correct?
correct, correct. Yes.
Okay. So they're not
Mm.
doing on a voluntarily basis lah.
Okay. In a way, yes, they are also doing, because why? The chef themselves, after they prepare the meals, and
Okay.
they also follow to go out and distribute.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, this no, in a way, I
It's
would say that
subsidized lah,
yeah,
somewhat.
help to subsidize that. Yeah,
Okay,
uh,
fair enough, fair enough. Now,
yeah.
I did not realize that there are so many people on the
Mm-hmm,
streets, especially in Penang, because I remember
mm-hmm,
many years ago,
mm-hmm,
we were in
mm-hmm,
Penang and
mm-hmm,
we decided to, go look for some homeless people to provide
mm-hmm,
food to, and I
mm-hmm.
couldn't find anyone. So
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
actually impressed. I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm,
actually shocked by the fact
mm-hmm,
that there are so many nowadays. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
And I
mm-hmm.
guess the situation doesn't help either.
No, but you see, Mike, when okay, you know that actually Penang, I would say that okay, on one hand, Penang is considered also as a manufacturing state, because
Correct.
okay, Penang, they have quite a good electronic industries,
Yeah.
and they are like Bayan Lepas industrial area, and also at the so-called the mainland side, they also
Yeah.
have many industrial park like Brai and
Mhm.
all those. Okay, but at the same time also, actually Penang is famous for tourism. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we know very well is that tourism industry is the biggest hit because of
Correct.
MCO. Yeah. So hotels closed down. All right. And then recently you can read that so many hotels in Penang is actually like practically closed down for good.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so there will be people lose their job. Then
Mhm.
also all the food outlet practically all closed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you never know. Actually, there are so many day wage worker, yeah, in
Yeah.
this what they call it, food store or food court, or even
Hmm.
the coffee shop. Penang is very famous for all those like
Hawker stalls, yes.
yeah, hawker stall, kind of food. So yeah,
Yep.
these are things. So you see there, no, like you look at the tricycle, the trishaw rider,
Yeah.
no
No
work, no
business.
job
Yep.
at
Yep.
all. Yeah, no
Yep.
business. Yeah. So it's really sad, to see this. Yeah.
What surprised you the most in terms of reaching out to the homeless or these individuals who were badly affected by the MCO?
Can you say again? I don't catch. I don't quite catch what you say.
What surprised you the most? You know,
Ah,
uh, from doing all this.
no, like you're saying, okay, like surprised at first, yes, we like you. Okay, you also say that, oh, you didn't expect that, there are so many
Yeah.
people there out there
Correct.
that need help. I was a bit surprised also. I thought that, like Penang maybe the second richest state, or maybe the third richest state in the whole
True.
Malaysia. So we
Yep.
should not have come across on this kind of situation. But
Correct.
the thing is that no, it is really like totally unexpected. Firstly,
Mhm.
totally unexpected. Then we didn't expect that okay, business actually closing down for 1 month or 2 months, can result, in this kind of situation happening. This is the only shock that actually that I face.
You
Uh,
got,
but
yeah.
no, no. After that, though, I go out more and more. Then I find that okay, I start to get used to it. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, there are people out there that sometimes these are, I would say, the hidden community that
Mm.
you wouldn't know. that they
Yeah.
need help. Just to quote you actually a very actual and true case. Like no, the first few days, I myself actually went down to distribute the food. Then
Mhm.
we actually came across two families. One
Okay.
family with five elderly. Yeah,
Wow.
yes, five elderly, 60
Okay.
over 70 years old.
Okay.
Four, 4 days they did not have they did not have any food
Oh
for.
dear.
If let's say I tell my teammate, I say that
Mm.
just another 2 or 3 days, we might have to call for ambulance already. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And this is the situation. Luckily, the neighbors actually discovered that, and somehow or other, they saw our Facebook and they saw our publicity. So they
Mm.
called us up. On that day itself, we went to help. And we also bring some dry food for them to keep at home.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
another family is actually five of them, parents together with three kids.
Mhm.
And actually, the three kids actually have some, I would say, uh, uh, mental health problems, okay, mental complications, and together with parents also actually very mild mental complications.
Mm.
So same thing, 4 days did not have food because they
Oh
do
dear.
not know. Yeah, they do not
Who
know
to
where
reach
to
out to?
go for
Yep.
food.
Yep.
Yeah, who to reach out to? They don't know. They just stay at home. Yeah.
Okay.
So luckily, it's all because of like the good neighbors that draw to our attention. We quickly go there and help. Yeah,
All right.
this is a
Okay.
situation that is happening.
So, do you think that there are many other families in this situation as well? I mean, they don't know who to reach out to or where to go for help, and perhaps starving at home, not knowing what to do next.
There might be, but no, I believe that
Okay.
so far we haven't heard anyone actually like starved to death. So
Yep.
I'm quite sure, I'm quite confident that actually there are good people out there helping out this group of people. Yeah,
Okay, fingers crossed.
yeah.
Now, if you're watching us right now on our Facebook page, on facebook.com/aforadio, hello and welcome to this show. We're talking about Survive with Dignity with Datuk Seri Damien Chua. He's, of course, the man who initiated the whole idea, and they are reaching out to those who have been badly affected by the MCO. Now, we found out that through Datuk Damien, that there are many people who earn wages on a daily basis and right now have lost their shelter and are really in need of proper meals. So this is as much as they can do, and I think they've done brilliantly for the past 1 month. Now we want to say hi to Bibi Kepo and Mani Charlene, who are tuning in right now. Thank you so much for being with us. And Mani Charlene says that she's from Penang, so hello
Yes,
there,
yes.
all the way from Penang. Now
She is my teammate. In fact, she's my chief coordinator.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so now back to this whole initiative, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Is there more that you hope to achieve through Survive with Dignity, or is this
No,
the best that you can do?
no. In fact, no. Okay. I have two reasons. I hope that no, it's not going to be more. One is that we have a very limited finance resources,
Okay,
because this is what we can do. Let's say
okay,
up to 2,000 meals, then we need to really go full force out to get a donation to come in. Then, of
okay,
course, my second reason is more important. We hope that there's no more so-called these people
yeah,
that need help. We just hope that everyone actually can have a proper shelter
yeah,
and
and a
also have a
decent
proper
meal.
meal, yeah, a
Yeah,
decent meal on the table. So I
definitely.
really don't hope to see that we have to do more. So if we have to do more, then that means that something is wrong in our society. Yes.
I agree. So
Yeah.
let's hope that there's no more
Mm.
of such situations,
Yes.
because it's not that we don't want to help, it's just that we're trying
Yeah.
to hopefully that people are safe and have a
Yes.
proper meal, decent
Correct.
meal. We're
Correct.
not
Correct.
asking for like a
Uh-huh.
restaurant meal or sort. And I
Yes.
think
Yes.
everyone deserves a roof
Mhm.
over their head and a
Yes.
nice warm meal every
Yes.
day lah. That's what I
Yes.
hope for
Yes.
at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
how can people like me or anyone
Mhm.
who's watching right now,
Mhm.
especially those in Penang, perhaps, how can we
Mhm.
all help?
Oh, actually, no. See, it's very simple. We
Mm,
set up the Facebook, I think, on the first day itself, and because we need everyone out there, the public, the good people out there to actually help us out. So basically, we would like them at least to the least just use your hand and finger, click and go to our Facebook to like and share out. Okay, that is the really minimum thing that you can help us to do. And then
Okay.
of course, we still hope that after you see all the posting that we put, on our Facebook, especially every day when we go out actually to distribute food,
Mm-hmm.
we would actually film it down. Okay, we will
Okay.
film it, then we will make it into a video so that we tell people that really this is what we are doing on the daily basis. Okay,
Okay.
firstly, and we hope that there'll be donation actually pouring in to help us. Just 4 ringgit a meal. We are not requesting much. If let's say you think that you can help out, just 4 ringgit, and the amount it doesn't really matter. Okay,
Yeah.
we even see that some there are some people actually came in like 5 ringgit, 10 ringgit, and then we can see the name is a very so-called new type of fancy names. So we know that those are like young kids, young boys or young girls. So really out from their heart, yeah. And then they think that no, they want to contribute. So we welcome. No, we welcome you to contribute, and then we hope that we can keep this going until the 12th of May.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep my finger crossed. Really, I don't hope that it will extend, but however, actually, before our PM announced this phase 4, we already prepared for
Predicted
this.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, not to say predicted, but we make a preparation. Yeah, we
Okay.
make preparation. Just what if it
Yeah.
was extended? But true
Mm.
enough, it is extended. So now, in fact, we already have our so-called our own discussion internally, saying that we what if again another 2 weeks up to 26. So
That's
that's
right.
why we are doing our preparation right now. Yeah, so we just hope that no, okay, all the good Samaritan out there, good people out there, help us out, especially if you are from Penang, and if you are staying, let's say, all the way even in Singapore, Australia. We do have, okay, people from Hong Kong, China, Singapore, Australia, US. They actually contributed. I believe that no, maybe they are either from Malaysia, or maybe they themselves was from Penang before. So they in fact know that extended their financial assistance to us. Yeah. So we just hope that everyone can just help us out. Okay. It's not much. The $4 you can help people for a day.
That's
So
right.
yeah, this my appeal to everyone. Yeah.
I think it doesn't matter how much you can afford to donate,
Yeah.
as little or as much as you can. It goes a
Mm-hmm.
long way, because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's what you can give
Yes.
sincerely. That's what
Yes.
matters. Yeah. And I think,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Dato Sri, you mentioned earlier just now, you love the fact that
Mm-hmm.
nothing is stopping Malaysians from coming forward and donating or helping,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
Mm-hmm.
you're very impressed by it, you're touched by it.
Yes.
There's
Yes. Yes.
nothing that can stop us from
Yeah.
coming forward when help is needed. And I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true, true. In fact, all the helps and what they call that, especially, even people, let's say, visited our Facebook, give us a like. This is in fact the fuel that keep us going. You know, this is in fact the pushing factor that keep us moving on. Okay,
That's
to
right.
help people. So we just hope that no, okay, of course, everyone is stressed out, very stressed out. Even though you say that, oh, I'm actually at home, doing nothing, but doing nothing actually more stressful. Yeah, really, doing nothing more stressful. So no, but you have to think about like us. We are doing all this. Especially now I'm in PJ, but actually my heart is actually in Penang
In
because of
Penang.
all
That's
my,
right.
yeah, because my teammates, my whole team is actually in Penang. They're
Mm,
trying to cook, trying to distribute, trying to organize things. Okay, so we actually need everyone to give us this kind of encouragement, yeah, by give us a like, share out, and more importantly, if you can, try to donate a little actually to help us out, because all this money, we don't pocket a single cent. All this will be used to help out all those people that need help out there.
mhm.
And you can see, in fact, Mac, if let's say you go to our Facebook, you can see that about 2 weeks ago, we even appointed independent audit firm to audit our accounts, because
Fantastic.
we want the public to know that actually this is genuine, and every single cent will be put into good use. So I myself is an accountant. So that is why what I think is that no, this is the only way that we can prove to the public that we are transparent, basically.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
I love that. Now, I know that there are many people who are always thinking, hey, if you're going to do charity, just keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell the whole world. But the truth is, there are
Yes.
people who are skeptical. You're always worried, hey,
Yes.
really or not, is people doing this?
Yeah.
Really or not,
Yeah.
if I donate,
Yeah.
it's going to this person. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
technically, the photos, the videos that you see is just, it's just his team being transparent with you. They show you
Yes.
exactly what they do on a daily basis, and all your
Yes.
donations will be channeled completely towards
Mm-hmm.
the right cause. Okay, so
Mm.
don't worry about it. Just head on to their website. You can donate there. As little as 4-5 ringgit. It doesn't matter how much you can donate. It's
Mm-hmm.
totally up to you. Yeah. I want to say
Yeah.
hi to a couple of people. I also think they're probably part of your team, Datuk Sri. We've got Sunny Lee,
Yeah.
who says
Sunny
that
is my chef.
he
Also
says he
my
just
my also my scout's body.
Oh! He says he
Yeah.
just finished his task today. He's blessed. And then we've also got Jeff Shee, who is sending you hearts. I'm not too sure where from, but thank you so much for all the support this
Yeah.
afternoon. We
Uh-huh.
truly appreciate that. Now,
Uh-huh.
Dato Sri, I'm going to ask you a question with
Yeah.
nothing to do with,
Mm-hmm.
survivor dignity. But right now, we've been at home for over a month and 10 days, 40 plus
Yeah.
days we've been at
Yeah.
home. Okay,
Yeah.
you say it's very stressful, and it's true, it is very stressful to be at home, especially knowing
Yeah.
that you're so used to working and being outside, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
here's my question: what do you wish Malaysians knew more about the severity of COVID-19, so much so that maybe we can all just stay home and get the curve flattened, and then eventually the MCO will be lifted? What do you wish they knew more of or realize more?
No, I would say that actually, I think lives is more important than so-called this money, right?
Mm,
So many people would say that this MCO actually affected their business and all those. Yes, no, my business also affected. Actually, in fact, I'm actually executive chairman of a listed company in Singapore. So
okay,
our factory, have to shut down and zero income. But the thing is that no, we still have to pay our staff and all those and monthly
definitely.
expenses, we have to pay. But compared to humans' life, which is more important. So it
Yep.
depends on what kind of value you hold to yourself. So to me,
Mm,
what I think is that of course, I'm not from the medical industry, but the thing is that I still think uh I think human life, is more important. Because let's say, okay, money you lost, but as long as you keep yourself alive, you can still earn back, after the MCO. Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
more
That's
important,
right.
isn't it? Yeah.
Correct.
And I always keep myself positive. Okay. And I always tell my staff, I tell my people, my friends, my relatives, is that please keep positive. So the thing is not going to be like permanently like this. So every 100 years, you see only one pandemic, such a big scale. But no,
Correct.
after the pandemic, what happened? You look at the pandemic like 100 years ago in the 18s or something, 15s. But what happened after that? Okay, yes, there is an economic crisis and whatsoever. But after that, you can see that no, the whole economy boom again. So no need to worry. Okay, what comes, it comes. Just stay
Everything that
safe
comes
first.
will end
Yes,
eventually. Yeah, everything will
yes.
have an end
It will. It,
eventually.
it will. It will. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
I like your advice because life matters more than money, and you can
Yeah.
always make money after this. But if you
Correct.
lose your life, really, you cannot make any
Yeah.
more money after this as
Yeah.
well.
True. Yeah.
So that's really well said.
Mm. Just keep yourself safe and keep yourself healthy. That
Yeah,
is more important. And in fact, like the MCO time, right? Take this as an opportunity to upgrade yourself. Why not? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe,
brilliant.
take a course, go and finish up whatever books that you left over and, collecting dust. No, finish reading it, so this is what I'm doing. In fact, I actually, took a course. So it's a 3 months course, then short course. So why not, just take it and refresh ourselves. Maybe there are new knowledge, outside that we can acquire. Then
Definitely,
okay,
definitely.
that's the thing that you can do. And come on, enjoy your family life.
Very
Yeah.
true. What, Dato Sri, you got enough time to do all this
Uh-huh.
and then at the same time pick up courses at the same time. Huh? What lah? You tell her, I'm so I'm so in awe of you. How do you manage your time?
No, now, in fact, no, 24 hours you have to stay back at home. So what do you mean you can't manage your time? No, you wake up and you do nothing, eat, then after that sleep again,
Sleep.
then wake up, eat, sleep. So might as well do something else, right?
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
I think that's brilliant advice. So if you're watching right now, you know that Datuk Sri's got like pearl of wisdom, lah. A lot of them. And I think if we had more time, he'll give us more. Want to say hi to Yujun. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to the show.
Mhm.
Also to Liu Wei Wun and Kim
Oh,
Long, who's watching. I think more of your teammates too, Datuk Sri.
Long,
So
I
much
think it's my mom.
support. I love that. Oh, your mom. That's so
Uh, uh,
is there a motto you live by? I
uh-huh.
mean, that motivates you every day to go on living, to know that, hey, this is
Mhm.
just temporary. We will get over this. We will come through
Mhm.
successful. We'll do this
Yes, yes,
together.
yes. Yes, yes. Of course, okay, firstly is that no, I will always maintain a very positive so-called
Mindset.
mindset. Yeah, mindset.
Yeah.
Okay, positive mindset. Because what I think is that you instead of you become so negative and you just stay there doing nothing, might as well just positive and think about, okay, what can you do after
Mm,
MCO? Yeah, why not do that, isn't it?
yeah.
So this is always what I advise people is that keep yourself actually positive, because when you keep yourself positive you become more lively. Yeah,
Yes.
then you when you become more lively actually you will definitely stay, this is what I call it, the disease and all the sickness will stay away from you.
Definitely.
So this is this is how I keep myself like lively and always dynamic and full of energy.
I
Yeah.
like that. I also think it also keeps you sane, isn't it?
Yeah, correct. No, like, no, I told you, Mac. No, no. If let's say no, really, you keep me another 2 days, I will start talking to my mirror already. That's the
I
thing.
I think there are some people who even talk to their mirrors even without this MCO.
Ah,
So yeah, you're
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Sure. Have to,
Okay.
have to. Yeah,
What's the one thing that you miss the most about being outside?
yeah. Of course. I no, I'm a so-called I'm an outdoor guy. Okay, so I like to hang out, with my friends, and
So you
this is the thing
lepak
that
lah. You miss the
yeah,
lepaking outside.
I like to at least go here, go there. No, because you see, because okay, I myself I have business in many countries, 9 countries. So I always travel. I think in a year about 6 months I'm not at home. So I
Oh,
always go out to see. Yeah, yes. So I always go out to see my customer, my suppliers, whatever, whoever. So I join so many NGOs. So I like to talk to people.
okay.
That's me. So that's why I really miss that. Uh,
So you miss the human interaction lah
Yeah,
with the
human interaction. That's true. Yeah, come on. I can't be just looking at the no at the I mean
mirror.
on the screen and talk to you like this. No, 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 no. So Mac, after MCO, I will go and see you.
Definitely, I will make a date with you. That's
Yeah,
a
we can go to
deal
Mama. We can go to Mama for Tetare or something.
for
Uh,
sure. Okay, so before we wrap up this afternoon session, I
mm,
think I've had a brilliant talk with you. You've inspired me, and I think you've inspired a lot of people who are watching this
mm,
afternoon as well. What else would you like to tell our listeners, our viewers about
mhm.
survive with dignity?
Okay, basically, I just like to make a last appeal to all the good Samaritan out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know that actually many people actually now come online. Those are actually my friends and my relatives. I really thank them a lot because all these donations pouring in and the encouragement words that they have given to us
Mm-hmm.
actually keep us moving. So
Mm-hmm.
this is very important. Actually, motivate us a lot. So
Definitely.
I still like to actually appeal to all the good people out there. So help us out. In fact, there are so many people out there that actually need help. And let's say if you are not in Penang, if you are, let's say you are in some other cities or somewhere else, we just hope that there will be good people also emulate what we are doing. We
Mm-hmm.
can see that actually we do know in KL and if in fact in Malacca there are other group of people actually in fact saw actually what we did, and they actually started their own initiative into their own community. So this is what we call, we can't help everyone, but
Yes.
however we can inspire people, okay, to emulate what we are doing, and hopefully, okay, what we do can inspire to do the same thing in your own little community. So if everyone can in fact do this in your community, and I truly believe, 100%, I truly believe that all the people that need help will be helped. So this is I hope what I can appeal to everyone. And of course, don't forget, go to our Facebook. Okay, then all the informations is actually in our Facebook. And then you can see that actually now we are in collaboration with 16 YB, okay,
Mhm.
16 so-called assembly people, assembly person, and also member of parliament.
Yep.
That we are helping out so-called their areas.
Yep.
So these are genuine. So
Mhm.
just come in and help us out. Okay, let's say if you see that okay your area is not under our area of help, then please let us know. If let's say we can squeeze, we will try our best, to squeeze and try to help you out. All right.
Okay.
But uh, one last thing, last but not least, is that I hope really we need donation. We need money, to come in. Yeah. Otherwise, we can only last until at our current rates or current so-called resources, we can only last up to about 6 or 7 of May.
Oh
So
dear.
really, really, we don't hope that though the MCO will be extended, but we have to be prepared for that. Yeah.
I'm
So
sure.
we
I'm
just
sure if
hope.
it is
Yeah.
extended, you guys
Yeah.
already have a backup plan, right? What happens next?
Our backup plan is cooking. We are cooking. So we just hope, we don't accept. But anyway, we will try our best to help. We will try our best to help. So
Definitely.
we just hope that the public can try to help us out, by giving more donation for us. Okay, so be rest assured, all our accounts and everything actually it remains very transparent.
Transparent.
You can see
Yeah.
that every day we publish all our so-called accounts. Means how much
Mm.
of donation coming in and how much of these expenses that we spent. So you
Mm.
can actually vouch for that, and especially when we have an independent audit firm to audit our accounts. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So everything is so-called very transparent. Yeah, and one thing that actually I like to raise to so-called to all the audience is that uh, you can go to our Facebook and you can see there are many artists actually came in and help us out by giving their words of encouragement and short video clip. Yeah, to
Fantastic.
appeal to the public. Yes, so you can see that actually like who we have here. Let me take a look. We have Anu, we have Jason Yo, okay, from Astro. Then we have Dr. Su Win Chi, and who are Gerald Lee, Lee Pei Ling, Madison Lau, and so many of them, even 988 DJ, Danny Wan, CJ Lee, they actually, they try to help us out because after they see this, and most of them actually are from Penang. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
most of them are from Penang. So that's why when I call them up and they say that, oh, for Penang people, Penang Lang, no
Of
worry,
course.
they
Of
will
course.
give they will give their effort, they will try to help us out. This is the thing, when we actually ask people to help us on this, and this is some intangible kind of help that we actually have, from these people. Yeah, we,
Definitely.
we
Yeah.
really appreciate we really appreciate the help. Yeah.
Okay, so for instance, someone who is in Penang perhaps and
Mm-hmm,
don't really have much to give, but
mm-hmm,
have
mm-hmm,
the energy, to
mm-hmm,
actually
mm-hmm,
come forward and help your team. Is that
mm-hmm.
even possible?
Oh no, actually, you see, we have to heed the government's advice. Stay at home. Jangan
Okay.
ke sana, jangan ke sini. You see, our prime minister already said that. Jangan ke sana, jangan ke sini. Even you have a very, very hot music on that. Yeah. Okay, so please heed the government's advice. Stay at home. I know you have the heart to help. Don't worry. What you can do is that help us like our Facebook and share out our Facebook. Yeah, this is more important. And really, we want you to stay home, stay safe.
Okay. So I guess
Yeah.
by liking and sharing somewhat, the message goes out. And when it
Yes.
goes out, it reaches more people. And you never
Correct.
know, it might come across
Yes.
someone who can
Yeah.
donate a bigger sum. You never know. Yeah.
Correct. There's one case is that no one person actually through Facebook, he came and came about us, and he know that
Yeah.
actually we are doing this, and he actually like every week. He gave 1,000 every
Wow,
Monday. Yes. And
that's nice.
without us like asking him or soliciting, any fund from him, he just came in and says that, okay, you guys, here's something good, but sorry, I can't help you. I can only give you money. This is what we want actually. So every Monday, actually, he banged in 1,000 for us. Yeah. So
I
yeah,
think that's nice.
yeah, you have good people out there. In fact, yeah.
Definitely. And I think, Dato Sri, I'm just curious though, exactly 1 month ago, you started this project,
Yes.
Are
Yes.
you happy with what you've done so far?
Yes, in fact, we are happy. Especially, I'm very happy with my team, my teammates, because they have really contributed without complaint. Okay, without any complaint, and they just quietly, really quietly contributing, and they are just any ordinary people. Nobody know, nobody even know their existence. Uh, so this is the beauty of it. Actually, I have a very so-called caring, okay, good heart teammates. So I told them after MCO, I will spend them a good seafood. Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Or maybe go for karaoke for some songs.
After all, Dato is
Yeah.
really longing for some
Yes.
human touch,
Yeah.
some
Uh,
time with
yes.
people, personal
Yes.
connection.
Yeah. And you see, on this, I really make new friends, and I
Yeah,
know that these are really my friends. So
definitely.
this is what I appreciate most. Mm.
Definitely. Okay,
Yes.
so you mentioned just now that nobody
Mm.
know them, they're not
Mm.
popular or whatever. But I
Mhm.
think in my heart, I would have to say they are little angels, that have come forward
Yes.
to give as much as they can. And I think we appreciate every effort
Mhm.
that you've put in as
Yes.
well with your team. So
Mhm.
well done to your team. Once again, you want to give us your website or your Facebook page where people can head on there
Yeah.
and check it out? Go ahead.
Of course,
All
of
yours.
course. So our Facebook is called Survive with Dignity. So just go there, and then please go and browse through all the clips, and actually we put up all the information you can obtain there. In fact, at the same time, we are also when actually along the way, there are so many good people. Actually, they come forward. They offered their other so-called contribution in kind. Like we even have this. There's one vegetable farms in
Yeah.
actually Cameron Highland. Okay, they say that they can give us like 300 kg of vegetables.
Wow.
So
Okay, so
and then
that's the
but they only
photo I
yes.
saw. Okay. The one that you
So
guys
and
are uploading.
then they actually read about us through a newspaper reporting. They
Fantastic.
see that. And then they just call us up. They said, okay, we have. But the only problem is at that time, there's no transportation, okay, to be. So we have to crack our head. So we go outside to search, for transportation. And I can tell you, really, sometimes, it just, when you are doing good deeds, right? So things actually comes to you.
Yeah.
So we actually met one person. We asked him, so hey, we want to hire your transport to go to Cameron Highland to take it back. So we are asking like how much or whatever. After they know that actually we are doing this, they said free for you.
Oh,
You
nice.
see,
Love.
yeah, there are so many good people out there. And then also, we went through this Anil. Anil is
Yeah.
a very famous so-called artist actually from okay, he's my actually sister's classmate. So
Okay.
I asked my sister to call him one actually. So then he came in, and now he got a very huge fan club, and his fan club now arranging every week a few hundred kg of vegetables from Cameron Highland down to us, free of charge.
Fantastic.
Free of charge. You can see, we have this kind of good people out there, coming in. And also, no, there's another guy, Mr. Yo Inket.
Mm.
After he know that, no, actually we are doing this, he quietly just call us and says that, okay, I have fish. How much you want? I give you until the end of MCO.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah. And then some more, sometimes maybe I have a bit of thick skin. I ask him, I say that, by the way, do you happen to have chicken? And you know what happened? He just said,
He does.
okay, tomorrow onwards, I'm going to give you this much of chicken until NICO.
Oh,
Yes,
so lovely.
you
So
see.
lovely. So
So
everything fell into
they are good
place
people.
perfectly,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes. There are good people out there. Yeah.
Now, to all you very kind hearted people who have come forward to help make this possible, and everyone who's helping to make this possible and making a decent meal for the people out there, I want to thank you on behalf of all of us from AFO Radio and Datuk Sri, from us as well. You're doing a fantastic job with your team.
Thank
I
you.
hope,
Thank you.
I hope you find enough funds, or you get that
We will.
amount of funds to continue, because
Yeah.
we don't know how long this is going to be for. So
Yeah.
let's try our very best to
Yes.
make that
Yes.
happen. Yeah.
Sure. And Mac, please
Yes.
don't forget, you have to like us and share us also.
Definitely, I will.
Okay.
So, Dato Sri, we've come to the end of the show already. Thank you
Sure.
so much for spending
Thank
your
you. Thank you.
afternoon with us.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
guess you say you're normally like out and about for like 6 months. Now enjoy your time at home with your family.
Yes. I am.
I'm very sure they appreciate every moment spent with
Yes.
you. So
Yes.
treasure
Yes.
that
Yes.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you once again for spending your
Thank you.
afternoon with us.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye bye.
Yeah. Same to you. Bye bye.